So it's truly been incredible over the last 2.5 years watching the Cardano ecosystem grow and do some incredible things, make major advancements on the tech side, big partnerships on the enterprise and government side. And yet, despite all these proofs that have happened in terms of Cardano, there are still people waiting for this other big proof. And that is why so many people are going to be late to the game. And that's why so many people are, in fact, going to miss out on ADA. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I started covering Cardano all the way back here in late July of 2022. We've talked about it every single day here on the channel since that time. And we've witnessed so many different steps forward, so many different developments that have taken place. Plutus V2, Vessel Hard Fork, Marlow, Mithril, and sidechain toolkit, and many other things along the way that we've forgotten about because it's been such a long path. But it's been an essential path. It's gotten us to this point now where you're seeing this massive boom in terms of Cardano ecosystem activity, where you're seeing partnerships happen faster, where you're seeing the actual utility potential of Cardano being discussed in major ways. But yet, a lot of people are waiting for this activity within Cardano to grow even more. All right. First of all, we're at all-time highs in terms of TVL. We're at all-time highs in terms of ecosystem activity. Basically, over almost 20 million plus in daily activity from this huge, robust ecosystem that has all these different Cardano native assets that are really beginning to take off. And we're just beginning to scratch the surface of the true potential of Cardano. And now that all these different things have come into place, you still want people saying, oh yeah, we still want to see 100,000 or a million daily active users on Cardano. We still want to see over $1 billion in daily activity. And the problem is if you're waiting for those things, you're kind of late. All right. Why I'm saying that is if we look at some other ecosystems throughout the space, Solana, AVAX, Tron, by the time they started doing those things, they were already well-established ecosystems. They had already gone through this growth that we're seeing in terms of Cardano now. And what that typically means is that you're late to the game. You're late to many of these projects that have launched and have been here for a while. You're late to price performance on the ADA side. And Cardano has shown us that it's probably the best prepared for this big boom of adoption that's going to hit crypto in general. Right? We've already seen the proof of uptime, proof of uptime, but it's 100% uptime. It's one of very few blockchains that can say that. It's a highly scalable model that can handle extreme load on the network. For example, the DDoS attack that happened on Cardano and the UTXO model handled it perfectly. We know that Cardano is highly scalable. Obviously, Hydra has shown us that we can do over 1 million transactions per second. That is a very exciting thing. And that's not even the only scalability option that's coming. We know that partner chains are coming. Obviously, the Midnight proof of concept is going to be out at some point soon. The airdrop is coming for that as well. So all these things have just continued to happen. We've continued to follow the path. There's just been a continued follow through from the Cardano ecosystem, but yet some people aren't convinced. And I feel kind of bad for them, to be honest with you. We've been talking into the mic again since all the way back here when nothing was going on and people shut their ears, 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 right? And then finally, people maybe started to open it up right here. This is the benefit of being early. This is the benefit of looking at fundamentals. And Cardano has always shown us that it does well from a fundamental standpoint. These are very exciting things. Now, we have, again, transitioned into a much different time in terms of Cardano in general, because on just a couple days ago, we actually saw the passing of the Cardano, or the accepting of the Cardano Constitution. This concluded the Constitutional Convention. I believe this ended on the 6th. And so what's going to happen now is that this Cardano Constitution is going to go on chain and it's going to be voted on by DREPs. So if I remember correctly, there are over or about 800 DREPs that will in fact be voting on this. I'm not a DREP. I'm not a staking pool operator. I know I've had a bunch of questions about that, but this is truly going to bring us to that final era of Cardano. Now, this is expected to be done in January. That's also the same time we're going to have Chain Hard Fork Part 2 implemented. So at that point, it's all community, right? We are in control of everything. We determine the direction of the Cardano blockchain, and it really puts us kind of in a league of our own. All right. Now, that being said, we don't know what's going to happen this market cycle. We don't know how enterprise and government and retail adoption are going to take place, if they're going to flock to certain blockchains, if they're going to flock to certain sectors. But when we look at Cardano, it's like I said, it's probably the best prepared for all these things. It's the best prepared for load. It's the best prepared for decentralization. It's the best prepared for uptime. And then there's eventually going to be a point where ADA price starts reacting because of that. All right. Whether that be just from the optics, whether that be from the demand on the network, or both. All right. The biggest thing I'm sure many people want is price performance. And the thing is when you make these radical changes with a piece of infrastructure, you have to allow time for that to reflect in the price. Okay. If we continue to see the Cardano ecosystem grow, if you get to the point where you're seeing, $1 billion in daily trading volume on chain, it's going to impact price. All right. Because it's got to come from somewhere. And as there are more users entering the ecosystem, as there's more demand for the Cardano network in general, you will see this affect price. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. It's kind of a shame that so many people are missing out on the exciting growth that is in fact happening. But I will say at the same time, it's exciting to be here with you guys. It's exciting to watch this growth happen from an organic level. And this may get accelerated sometime very, very soon. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.